Hey guys, what's up? Baller here. This is now actually this is the last game. Yeah, almost forgot. This is the last game for March 12, 2022 NBA Game Day. So we got Washington Wizards down here with a record of 29 and 36, visiting Portland Trailblazers displaying a record of 25 and 14. The game is scheduled at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 11 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. Again, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. By the way, I have also placed my PayPal account information and Gcash account information in the definitions of these videos. That way, for you guys who would want to send some cash tips or cash donations for our channel, I'm thanking you guys in advance as early as now. All right. So let's take a look at the standings first before we talk about these two teams. First, with Portland Trailblazers, they are at number 12 in the Western Conference. For their last 10 games, they have only won 4 times. So, they're showing how bad their form is at the moment. And approaching this game, man, Portland Trailblazers, they are on a 6-game losing slump. Man, that's a whole lot. 6 games. Right, so they're going up against Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards are at number 11 in the Eastern Conference. They can actually still make it, to that top 1 to top 10 race, so long as they would be able to, pile those wins in these last games that they have. For their last 10 games, they have also won just 4 games, so it shows how inconsistent they have been. And approaching this game, Washington Wizards have lost back-to-back. Right, so in this game, Portland Trailblazers, they would have the home court advantage. Aside from that, they also have the advantage in terms of in terms of fatigue, as Washington Wizards also played last night against Los Angeles Lakers. In terms of momentum, well, we can just skip that part. Both teams are having some trouble finding some wins. So let's take a look at the injury list for both teams. Starting with Washington Wizards, I only see one name, and you know what? Ooh, I didn't know this. Well, there are actually 2 names now: Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis. Now that's a huge update. Beal and Porzingis out for Washington Wizards. Okay, I'm trying to find their opponent. Hold on. Portland Trailblazers. Here we go. This is long. Little, Luzada, Nurkic, Ingles, Lillard, Eric Bledsoe, Anthony Simons, man, and Justice Winslow, all are out for Portland Trailblazers. That's a total of 6 player. You know what? No. 2, 5, 8 players out for Portland Trailblazers, man. That's a whole lot. Now I'm looking at the spread. It opened with -7 for Washington Wizards, and as we speak, it is now at -6. I wonder why it actually went down, man. Well, yeah, it's because of the Porzingis effect. I almost forgot that Porzingis is actually out. Okay, so just like I said earlier, Washington Wizards, they had a game last night, and that was against Los Angeles Lakers. If you guys were watching that game, Washington was actually up by 7, at the half. It's just that they actually lost it when LeBron James actually found his rhythm. He even scored 50 points, costing the Washington Wizards their win. I really thought at one point that Washington Wizards will actually, take it home. Now, on this particular game, I understand, and just like I said earlier, Portland Trailblazers, they are well rested, so that will be that will be one of their advantages. At the same time, of course, the help of their home crowd. But just like you said, just like you heard earlier in the in the injury list, man, their list is just so long, so long that it's so hard for them to actually grab a win. I understand KP and Bradley Beal are not playing for Washington Wizards, but man, having players that few, I'm talking about Portland Trailblazers, is going to be very hard to actually beat a team in Washington Wizards who is actually needing this win so that they can keep their playoffs alive. I'm sure Portland Trailblazers, those young guys, who's trying to make something out of their career. They're trying their best, showing the management what they can do, praying that they will be kept, next season. I'm sure they would be giving their all, but Washington Wizards would be too much for them. Washington Wizards, they got a lot of talent in Kispert, Smith. They have two bigs in Hachimura and no, not Hachimura. Hachimura is actually is playing 3-4 now. I'm talking about Gafford. I'm talking about Herzel. There are a lot of there are a lot of player. What am I saying? It's Gafford and Bryant. I was thinking of Charlotte Hornets, but yeah, but there are a lot of talents in Washington Wizards down here. Even Rahul Neto is actually scoring, is scoring well these days. So I'm imagining Portland Trailblazers will try to make it, close for a substantial amount of time, but towards the end, it will be Washington Wizards bringing home the W at the same time covering the spread of, is it 6.5 again? No, -6. So it's Washington Wizards covering the spread of -6. Wizards -6. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.